Hey everyone, it's Kevin from GetKevInsight.com. So today I wanted to talk about how we choose and chose our bodies that we have for specific lifetimes. Now you might be thinking, I didn't choose this, I didn't like this, I don't like how I look, I have problems with my weight, I have problems with my height, I got bald early, things like that. Um, and we have to realize that yes, we did choose how our bodies were going to look, how they were going to work, the issues we were going to have with our bodies. I've had two major back surgeries I've got rods, hooks, wires all up in there, okay, in my back. I have kyphosis, so my back rounds a bit. So I don't have a straight back all the time. I don't have a straight back ever. It's just how it is. And now that I know, because before I was like, why did this happen to me? Like I have this like weird like humpback almost. I've got these wires, these hooks and rods in my back. I've got asthma. I've had cancer 3 times. It's like, what in the world? And we have to realize first to remove ourselves from the situation, remove ourselves from ourselves, and observe and know that we chose everything that we are going through, every issue that we have and that we are forced to deal with physically in our bodies, everything, mentally, all these things we chose to have an experience, because again, our souls are wanting these experiences, and our souls need to know what it's like to have these limitations. We come here to witness limitations because as a soul, we're limitless. We could do anything. We don't have any issues. It's perfection. It's wonderful. We're growing. We're doing wonderful things. And here we are forced to feel those limitations. And that is extremely, extremely challenging, especially to our souls who are used to being limitless. So you could imagine that frustration that our soul has, trying as a fractal of our soul, trying to have these experiences where it isn't perfect and it can't be perfect. It's not meant to be perfect. So, we have to deal with the fact that we chose these issues. Now we have to think of why. And sometimes we don't realize the why until further down the road. So for instance, I'll take me. I'll throw myself into it, okay? So I was going to be an actor. That was my plan. I was going to be an actor, and that is originally what I was going to do. But because of my kyphosis and because of my back issues, it made it very challenging. And soon I realized that probably wasn't going to be a possibility for me. No matter how much I wanted it, and I wanted it pretty bad, I just couldn't physically do it. And with my kyphosis, my head wouldn't go all the way on the floor, so I couldn't lay down straight. People were always frustrated that I'd have to have some kind of something under my head on stage, and like I couldn't. I was becoming. It just wasn't going to happen for me as much as I wanted it. Then, with my cancers, I was taking things for granted. I was not speaking up. I was also not advocating for myself. And energy can collect in a certain area and cause harm to our bodies as well. And so everything that occurred in my life was pushing me in a certain direction to learn specific lessons. Is it pleasant? Absolutely not. I do not recommend 2 major back surgeries with rods and everything. It is very painful, but it was also very necessary. So it was either that or they gave me like 10 years to live because my spine was twisting towards my heart. And it was like, oh God, well, I guess I got to do it. But the thing is I wasn't meant to be an actor. I wasn't meant to be in theater to begin with. I was meant to go on the spiritual path, and everything is leading and helping us get to our path. So if you are on your feet all day long and you are struggling and you're like, oh my gosh, my feet are killing me. I can't do this anymore. I'm getting to my age. Like it's not good for me anymore. It's because you're meant to switch to something else. You're meant to do something else. Our bodies are telling us stories. Our bodies are telling us, giving us information all the time. It was good at first and everything was working well, but now I'm in more pain. I can't do this job that I'm doing anymore because I'm physically unable. So now I've got to switch paths and get to a different, go into a different direction. So we have to listen and feel and what our bodies are trying to tell us, because it's trying to tell us a story and trying to help us in the right path because we chose it. Since we know what our life path is as souls, because we ourselves created it, created the purpose, everything has purpose. And we have to remember that. We're not victims. We are being led in a certain direction, and we need to take that information and work with it. Even if we want something so badly and it's not working out, it's because you were meant to go through that for a purpose, learn a specific lesson, and then move forward. But our bodies are doing the same thing. Our bodies are moving us forward in a specific direction that we are meant to go, and to learn lessons that we are meant to learn. So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm sending you a lot of love, and I hope you have a beautiful day. All right, take care. Bye.